answer that, could I just ask, how many people here are from the United States? I'm just curious. How many are from outside the United States? How many have been in a room this big before? Okay. I have to be very honest, I probably shouldn't have been put on this panel. Let me explain the reason. I really don't want people to invest more in the United States because I am looking for less competition. My job is to invest private equity dollars to get the best rate of return for our investors. We've invested $65 billion over the 25 years or so in the United States and a very large sum outside the United States. I prefer that people not invest to compete with me. So please, all of you who are considering investing in the United States, don't do so. And because I don't want competition. The reason I don't want competition is because I love investing in the United States more than any other place in the world. It's got these structural advantages. It's I would say the best rule of law, the best transparency, the best quality of managers, the best quality of exit opportunities, the best financing, and I'd say the most stable government in terms of reliability and in terms of regulatory environment, despite some of the regulatory issues that Tom and others have addressed. There's nothing comparable in the world to the United States. If I didn't believe in the diversification principle, I wouldn't invest anywhere else. But I do think for diversification, you should invest in other places, and there are great places to invest in the world, and there are good rates of return, but nothing is comparable to the United States, particularly now. Since that article was written 3 years ago, the United States has strengthened its GDP growth, its unemployment has gone down. I'd say its currency, while it has gone up against the euro and other currencies, is stable, inflation rate is very low, and interest rates, while they may come up a little bit, are still very, very low. So when you're looking at where you want to put your money in the world, there's nothing comparable to the United States. Now, I wish people wouldn't believe what I say, and I hope all of you don't listen to me and invest somewhere else, because the less competition I have, the lower prices I can pay and the higher rate of return. But if you're not worried about my particular situation, I don't really think there's anything comparable to the United States, though there are other great places to invest, and we invest in about 50 countries a year around the world. All have their pluses and minuses. But if you had to invest in only one place in the world, and that was your last dollar or your last euro or your last yen or RMB to invest, there's nothing, in my view, comparable to the United States for all the reasons I mentioned.
Thank you, David. He started a little bit